Welcome back to Foundations YouTube channel. My name is Christian Pompian. I'm a fellowship trained physical therapist in manual orthopedic physical therapy. Today we are going to go over a more advanced technique using a slider. This is a good technique to improve your lumbar stabilization, or what a lot of people would term your core stabilization. It's a great way to kind of take things up a level, and just kind of change up your normal routine. Big thing we're going to be paying attention to is your lower abdominal activity or transversus abdominis activity. If you haven't worked up to knowing that you can fire that well, we have some videos that will definitely help you with that. You can look through our YouTube channel and check that out. So without further ado, here's the exercises. Very simple, okay? You're going to put down a slider. If you don't have a slider, you can use a paper plate on carpet. Works great. If you have tile or wood or laminate or some sort of slick floor, you can put down a towel or even do this in your socks. I do think one of the best ways to do it at home is a paper plate on carpet. It's slick, it works. If you've ever slipped on one, you know it for sure. But what you're going to do is you're going to put both feet in the center and you're going to go down to all fours. Okay? From this all fours position, this is where I like to initiate the exercise. This is actually where it begins. Because from this position, I'm already going to tighten my abdominals, right? Pull that transversus abdominis in, kind of tighten the abs and pull my belly button towards the spine. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to try to slide that slider out without losing my position. What happens a lot, and what you'll have to be aware of, and a mirror can help for this, is that people will start out here, and as soon as their knees come off the ground, then they tend to arch their back and they're back into this position, which is, hopefully you can see that on video. It's not the same. My spine has arched, so you want to avoid that. So what you do is first tighten the abdominals, go into that push-up position. This is not a bad place to start, where you can just learn to hold and then come back, right? The full exercise though is tightening the abdominals, coming out, and then starting to walk forward. Forward is much harder than walking backwards. Walking backwards is a great way to kind of bridge up to walking forwards. And the other things you got to watch out for when you're doing this is, as you start walking, that you don't start to rotate your hips too much. Your shoulder blades shouldn't sag. Your trunk and your entire spine should remain parallel to the floor. And what can help with that is doing smaller steps. If I do real big steps, it's kind of hard to do. Smaller steps going backwards is even easier. So again, it's a pretty challenging activity, especially when you start getting some distance in. So you can work on just starting out with 5 or 6 kind of steps with your hands, and then really pacing out a length that you want to try to cover. So as you can tell, a lot of breath. It's challenging to do. If you like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody else who might like it, please share it with them. We put out a lot of good content for you to enjoy, so if this speaks to you, please subscribe, and we remind you that movement is a gift, and we hope you enjoy it.